Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday to everybody. Wagwan, everyone. Wish you a blessed day. Let's dive into some crypto, some Stellars to be specific. Stellar is doing big things in Ukraine, you know, so we have to highlight that. Plus, I haven't been reading in a while, so I haven't been reading anything financial. I've been reading some Dr. Sebi, Alkaline Diet. Lots of information in there, so I recommend that book to anybody. The Dr. Sebi book. Yeah, so let's dive into this. So, coming from the website that this is coming from, this article is coming from, it's called blockworks.co. The article is written by Michael Bodley, and the date of this article is January 12th, 2023 at 6 a.m. So Ukraine already receptive to crypto as one more reason to be bullish on blockchain thanks to Stellar. The Thursday report unpacking a 2-year study on the feasible of tapping the Stellar crypto ecosystem to move money around the war-torn country detail a number of reasons for optimism when it comes to digital assets. One of Ukraine's oldest and largest banks, Tascombank, led the pilot behind the study. It came about at the 2021 bequest of several of the Eastern European nations' top financial regulators and legislators. The Tascombank study, commissioned in part by Ukraine's influential Minister of Digital Transformation, found a number of use cases for moving around electronic money via Stellar, the blockchain launched by Ripple co-founder Jed McCaleb in 2014 followed his exit from Ripple Labs. The study found improved security by confidentiality of customer data, boosted far quicker and far cheaper transaction with high throughput. And it's especially relevant now, given Ukraine's national bank has blocked local commercial banks from rolling out new forms of electronic money, crypto basically, since the first days of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, which this is very significant because now Stella is in charge of all of that. So Ukraine sees real crypto use cases via Stellar blockchain. Ukraine's national legislature rolled out a number of significant changes to its regulations around digital assets in 2021. Around the same time, the study started. The study parsing payments between individuals and businesses, as well as their roles, appears to validate a number of the cryptocurrency initiatives that were introduced at the time. Deputy Minister of Digital Transformation Alexander Barnyakov said the Stellar study highlighted a number of Ukraine-specific key advantages of the real-world use cases for blockchain tech. Ukraine regulators are considering the possibility, according to Barnyakov, of introducing additional permissions for digital assets as a result. Results of the proof the proof to key advantages of blockchain, Barnyakov said in a statement, quote, in particular, fast processing and cost effectiveness of transactions, accountability, and transparency of the system, and also simplified access to financial services. So, unquote. But debate over whether Stellar is sufficient decentralized has persisted since the network went down for 2 hours in 2019. Then, in 2021, a string of crypto exchanges altered withdrawals after a transaction began failing during a node outage. Stellar Beat currently shows the blockchain is maintained by only 36 fully validated nodes with 13 lesser validated nodes in support. Stellar main rival, Ripple, is supported by around 150, while Ethereum boasts Boast. We don't know. Ethereum boast hundreds of thousands, anchored by almost 11,500 physical nodes. A lower validator count put pressure on the small group of machines to keep the network running smoothly, while higher counts allow more of the network to go offline before service is interrupted. I don't like how people are they like to compare it. Again, maybe the reason for the comparison of Ethereum and Ripple and Stellar can be done in good faith, but I mean, Ethereum is so massive. Ethereum is a massive innovation. Of course, they're gonna have a lot of nodes running the millions of development that it's seeing. I don't think XRP or XLM was designed to compete with Ethereum. Ethereum is in its own league, XRP and XLM is in theirs. There's a 5-year chart for XLM. See if I can zoom up on the year. You see in 2018, 2021, it shoots up between 2021 and 2022, early stages, I guess. And then everything just starts trickling down. Okay. Still, Stellar's showing the study is good news for developing crypto dealings of Tascombank. With the blessings of regulators, the bank has opened up a number of new units focused on emerging TradFi applications for distributed ledger technology. The research confirmed the readiness of the bank's infrastructure to integrate with blockchain solutions and provide an appropriate level of financial services using virtual assets, taking into account all regulatory requirements, the study said. An executive for the Ukrainian financial entity went as far as to dub the resulting use cases as drivers of the transformation of the financial landscape in Ukraine. You hear that? Yo, Stella do big things. Big things in the morning, yeah. This is my morning read. I am literally still in bed. I've been up for about 2 hours now, off and on, and I need to get up so I can hit the gym. I gotta visit the hospital because that's another investment in ourselves right there, is to make sure we're getting regular checkups, not just thinking about money, but also thinking about ourselves, our soul, our spirit, our flesh doesn't get any better. We're growing older and it deteriorating, right? So we need to make sure, say, we're in good standards, right? All around. So today, my plan was to go get some bagel from the Great Canadian Bagel Store, which is amazing for good, bagel choices. And basically head to the hospital to get checkup. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there for, and then after that, hit the gym, and then after that, find a social event to hang out with my roommates and chill and catch up. I haven't seen them in weeks, even though we live together. We're all independent, working personnel, you understand? Anyway, an executive for the Ukraine financial entity went far as to dub the resulting use cases as drivers of the transformation of the financial landscape in Ukraine. That's a big statement right there. Driver of the financial use cases in Ukraine. That's stellar right there, baby. That's stellar. It's set to provide a new core means for this disseminating state supply financial assistance to Ukraine citizens. Trust me, it's not comfortable reading in bed. The resultant digital payments outlook isn't all rosy, though. There are scores of understanding questions to tackle for both regulators and financial facilitators, both said. One prominent one pertains to CBDCs, who would be responsible for overseeing onboarding for its users, including KYC. Alexei Shaban, deputy chairman of the National Bank of Ukraine, said in Tascombank's research that the question remains unanswered today and is closely related to another: whether the demand for CBDCs in the wallet open in a commercial bank will be sufficient compared to that envisaged in the concept of digital cash. Digital cash as a direct claim to a central bank. The outcome demonstrate the proven potential of real-world use cases built on a consensus-driven blockchain and sets the foundation for greater adoption of virtual assets in Ukraine, according to Daniel Dixon, chief executive of the Stellar Development Foundation. Plus, up-and-coming regulated pushes pioneered by outside players such as the UN's significant move to utilize the stablecoin USDC to act as the rails for disseminating humanitarian aid packages to those in need of money fast, Ukrainian refugees. So crypto exchange Binance earlier this month struck a deal with a prominent pharmacy in the country to enable crypto-driven payments for medical products, including medicine. So the rationale is to bolster Ukraine's battered infrastructure via digital assets. I know my reading was a bit... I'm going to rate my reading today out of 10. I give myself a 7. I could have done better. I think I yawned a few times. And I was kind of slow. I need to speed up a little bit, but that's what you get when you're still laying in bed, right? But anyway, so this is good news. This is great news. I've been talking about this for a while, since I've started this reading on this channel, and you know, it's coming too. All these things take time. So the Stellar blockchain gives key advantages to Ukraine. There's something else I wanted to copy. I wanted to copy the Tascombank study, and type that in and see if anybody else is talking about it. I want to see. Anyway, guys, take care.